Hey everybody, we're headed from point A to point B in Metro Manila. Hang on, I want you guys to see how bad traffic is here in this town. Well, I said this is a video about traffic in Manila. I don't know if it's more about traffic or about a parking lot. Sorry about this rearview mirror. I can't do anything about that because I got my camera mounted on the dash. You don't want to look at me. Traffic in Manila is absolutely horrendous. Right now we're in Bonifacio Global City. I know some people on my videos have been making fun of the way I talk. Well, I can't help that. I happen to be from the southern United States and we just talk different. So I'm sorry if that's offensive, but it's my video. If you don't like it, then go tune into something else. But anyway, we're stuck in traffic. We're going back to our, I don't know if you call it our first home or our second home. Our second home is here in BGC. Our first home is in another town, is in Las Piñas, which is south of here, and it's got the worst traffic, I believe, in the entire Philippines. Right now we're stuck here in BGC trying to get back to, just trying to get out of town. We got to make our way to the South Luzon Expressway, or to the, I can't remember the name of the bypass that goes around by the airport. But anyway, we're gonna, all I'm doing is sitting in traffic right now. So as soon as we get where we can see more of the good stuff, I will tune back in with you guys. So hang on. By the way, hit that like button and subscribe. I'll be right back. Well, we just got on to the South Luzon Expressway, and you're seeing a rare piece of footage. We're actually moving down the road right now. But if you've ever driven in Manila and you've ever tried to drive or tried to merge, merging here is a unique experience, because their lines here are only a suggestion about where you ought to be. Nobody pays attention to them. But we're on, this is, in the United States, we call it an expressway. There's nothing express about this road. Today it's actually moving, which is odd. When we get to downtown Manila, or get to downtown Las Piñas, if there is such a thing as downtown, everything here is downtown. Look at all them people under the bridge. It'll be absolute standstill traffic. It may be standstill whenever we get down here a little bit further. You notice people just ride the yellow line, and nobody really pays attention here. The bicycle, you got to deal with all of them, tricycles, bicycles. When you get down here and you get to a place where you can actually stop, you'll see these scooters. In any available space they have, they will just jump in there and either cut you off or clog up the traffic situation. So it's difficult to drive here, and don't even think about paying attention to Google. You got to find a way to somehow know how to navigate here with your instincts, because Google, as my wife said earlier, he just keeps pinging off of cell tower after cell tower after cell tower, trying to give you the best designated route. But the traffic is so bad, and right now it's not bad, comparably. It keeps trying to give you the best route, but they only vary by maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes each. Tolls, no tolls, it don't matter. You just have to know which roads are the worst and which are the best. There's one road, I hope it ain't this one, but if it is, oh well. And if it is, I'll show you the video. You go around by the airport, and the road goes from being an expressway to being a gravel, dirt, busted up concrete road with about a 90-degree turn right in the middle of it. And you got 6 lanes of traffic that all merge down to 2, and everybody's trying to pass one another. It's absolutely horrendous. So if we get to that spot, if we get to the unfortunate spot in the road, I call it that old awful dog leg, I will definitely show you what it's like. But surprisingly enough, the traffic is moving today, and I'm going to be behind this trash truck for a minute. and nobody wants to look at a trash truck. So y'all hang on. I'll kick it back on here in just a second whenever we see a little bit more traffic. This is traffic in Metro Manila. Hang on. Well, we're in the process of getting on the east. We're on the Skyway East service road. And if you could, if I get frustrated, y'all help me. I'll just have to deal with it because this is frustrating. Over here, this way. Okay. My wife's helping me navigate because don't rely on Google. My wife was born and raised here. I'm absolutely astonished that there are some places where you can actually get up to speed on the road. Y'all might be wanting to know what's the best vehicle to drive if you live in the Philippines. Oh yeah, this is that road, by the way, that's going to take us around that awful dog leg because we're by the airport right here by Manila Ninoy Aquino airport. I can't believe there ain't no traffic. I've tried to, this video is supposed to be about how bad the traffic is, and the traffic today is honestly not horrible. But anyway, the best vehicle to drive here, we have a Toyota Fortuner. And oh, by the way, when you live here, you have to go through these, there's toll booths, and you have to have a toll card. And whenever you come through here, do not tailgate the people in front of you. Because if you do, you'll have to do like this dude in front of me, who obviously was tailgating the person in front of him. You have to stop and show him your toll card. Because see, this dude here on my left, he just cruised right through. If I'd have went over in that lane, I'd be cruising right through. Anyway, we have a Toyota Fortuner, which is the Asian equivalent of the American Toyota 4Runner. It's hard to explain. It's kind of like a hybrid. It's built on a truck frame. And we did some research. We thought about getting the Mazda CX-9. Mazda CX-9 wouldn't have held up here. Our family actually has 3 of these Fortuners. My mother-in-law has a new one, and the other one, my brother-in-law and sister-in-law have a Fortuner. So we have 3 Fortuners. That's spelled F-O-R-T-U-N-E-R, Fortuner. I'm about to say in America. Yeah, that's what we drive. But to go through these toll roads, you got to have a card. And I may get stopped because I don't know. I don't think so. It may let me go through. Oh, yep. See, it didn't stop me. This guy in front of me don't know what to do. You know, apparently he got on the wrong road. I'm shocked that there's actually not much traffic on this road today. I do not know why. It's not a holiday weekend, but I'm glad for my wife's sake that it's not bad traffic because she really wants to get home. So anyway, you can see by that tower over there to the right that we're right here by Manila Ninoy Aquino Airport. You can see it over there maybe. Yeah, there's the airport right there. Anyway, we're going to keep cruising along. I'll be back in a minute. Now, just a few seconds ago, we were on a perfectly good 3-lane expressway. Now, I'm going to merge over to the right because you can't see it. This is an expressway. This is an expressway that just came to an absolute halt. And right up ahead of us, these 3 lanes of traffic are going to all try to merge into 1 lane. It's the stupidest thing I ever seen in my life. I don't understand it. It don't make any sense. This is why I say you need to have a 4-wheel drive vehicle if you live here. I'll probably be sitting here for 15 minutes, and so I'll tune it off. But if you're going to live here, it makes a lot of sense to drive a 4-wheel drive because there's potholes here that are a mile deep. At least it seems like it. It seems like the bottom of them is the other side of the earth. When you hit them, it feels like it's going to knock your front end out of alignment. That's why I tell you, if you're going to get a vehicle here, get a Toyota and get something that's got a stiff frame like the Fortuner. It's built on a truck frame. The Hilux truck frame is what it's built on. Because the roads here are awful, and then the traffic on those roads is horrendous, and you spend a lot of time just stuck in it. So make sure it's got comfortable seats and ventilated seats if you can. But like I say, traffic is just a nightmare here. So when we get up here to this dog leg, I'll show y'all what it's like to merge. All right, hang on. Well, we sat in that one spot for 30 minutes. I don't know why. I do see right here to my left a traffic enforcer. I don't know what he was doing. They had the traffic completely stopped for, you see this nonsense ahead of me? This is 3 lanes of traffic, and if you can see the road right now, it condenses to this. The roads aren't this bad going into the wildlife refuge back home in Arkansas, in the southern United States. I mean, you go from being on a perfectly good 3-lane expressway behind the airport. It's called the C5. Don't ever take this road. And then all of a sudden you get stuck in this massive chaos. And you know, y'all understand the principle. When you fill up a container with, if you want to get a container completely full of rocks, you start out by putting the big rocks in, then you put in some smaller rocks and shake it. And if you want to completely fill it up, you fill it the rest of the way up with sand. The only problem is you can't never get anything out of that bottle when you do that, because it fills everything up. Well, here the scooters are the sand. Any room that you would have as an automobile to maneuver gets completely and utterly clogged by these scooters. There are so many scooters. There are just so many cars. It really, you can tell I'm frustrated. It is absolutely infuriating, the traffic here. And we in this merge zone, and you got to bully your way through. And we do live in a city where there's so many. Look at this. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road. I don't care. I got to get where I'm supposed to be. I think here in the Philippines, I know they call this a buhos. Occasionally they will stop traffic flowing entirely. Look at this. They will stop traffic flowing entirely. Come on! They will stop traffic flowing one way so that all the traffic can get through. Look at this. And then you got this guy selling peanuts or whatever and hot sauce. I'm telling you, if you're gonna live here, you got to have a bucket load of patience. There's been there's been a dozen airplanes take off and land since we got on this maddening road. I'm telling you, just what should have been 3 minutes ago, we were on an expressway, but it took us 40 minutes to get to this nonsense. The whole road's dug up. And look at the scooters. They don't care about nobody. If you're gonna move to Manila, bring your patience pills. This is why it's good if you live in the outskirts, like we do. We have a house in a suburban area called Las Piñas, and my wife works in downtown, and she just can't deal with this traffic. I can't either. But if she commuted every day, it would take her almost 3 hours to get to her office just one way, and it's only 15 kilometers. I don't understand it. You know, the only thing in my estimation about the Philippines that is a third world country is traffic. People here, you know, most people have a decent income, not everybody, but people here know how to survive. Look at this. Now we're down to 1 lane. 3 lanes of traffic. We squeezed all these cars down into 1 lane. I'm telling you, look at the piles of concrete around us. Man, this is maddening. And here in a bit, this is going to open back up into 3 lanes of traffic again. They don't put up no signs. They don't have traffic flaggers back there. But this is what was taking so long, y'all. We sat back there where the traffic stopped, so what few people that were there could get through coming this way. Now all them people, them poor souls down here at the other end of this, they're having to wait for us to get through. And they call this a buhos here in the PI. But yeah, if you're gonna live here, this is the worst part about living in the Philippines, is the traffic. It'll make you want to pull your teeth out, your hair, your toenails, everything. It's awful. That's why if you live in the suburbs, get you a condo in downtown. You say, well, I can't afford that. Well, the gasoline or diesel, we got a diesel. The money you would spend in diesel and then just losing your stinking mind, it's well worth it to get you a condo downtown. It don't cost that much. Y'all stay tuned. Hit that subscribe button and like button, because this has been a challenge video in this. You could ask my wife, but she don't feel like talking right now because she's just mad as I am. Subscribe if you will, and I can keep bringing you traffic videos. Now if you watch here in just a second, this is going to open back up. There's another traffic enforcer. They have done some work on this road. Believe it or not, they're actually fixing this. You see that guy standing up on that slab of concrete. They have elevated that road, which it needed to be. Look at all these scooters. Now this road is like driving on the side of a mountain. They call this Billy Goat Road. Look at this, my gosh. This is why I bought a 4-wheel drive. This road is beat plumb to death. They had to fix it, or it would have absolutely fell apart with the kind of vehicles they got here. But now it's fixing to open back up. And this is a curve and a perfectly good expressway. And boom, that's it. Pan-sit, as they say here. So we got to go a little bit. Look at all them scooters. Man, y'all know y'all wrong for driving the way y'all do. Big old pothole. All right, well, we've made it thus far. It has taken us now 1 hour to go what should have taken us 15 minutes. All right, so this is this segment of the Traffic in Manila video. Y'all hang on. We'll be right back whenever we get to Alabang Sapote Road. Well, we are getting there. Now this road is supposed to be no motorcycles, no tricycles, no bicycles, no parking. There's motorcycle. I'm behind the whole string of them. I'm finna get passed by one if he don't run over this dude and his dog. You see what I'm saying? Lawlessness is the norm here. Now this area is kind of like a slum. If you can see, I don't know if the video is going to show you, but this is the delta of the Sapote River. And where that river dumps out into this landscape right here, you say nothing will live. Everything is dead. There's the goats. Everything is dead where that water gathers here. For this, you see that where this water gathers, all that is dead. That water is so toxic, it has killed all of the vegetation in that entire area, but it won't kill that goat. And that's because people on Laba Day, which is Sunday, the day that they wash their clothes, everybody's detergent, suds and everything gets washed out into this river. Not only suds, I won't go into the disgusting details about what else goes into that water. But there are a lot of open sewers here. It's just the way the world is in the Philippines. And it is toxic and has killed all the plants around here. People here use billy goats for lawnmowers. And ain't nothing wrong with that. But this road is supposed to be no motorcycles, and that's all it is on it right now. This is called the River Road, or Sapote River Road, and there's a river drive. And if you want to avoid what is, I think, the worst, look at these kids running across. I mean, this is no motorcycles, bawal mag motorsikle dito. But they don't understand Tagalog, I don't think. But yeah, no motorcycles. This road is supposed to be for the convenience of people that live here, like my wife and I. But nobody pays attention to that. That would be beneficial to the people that live here. This road is crooked and dangerous. These blind curves. Now, this is one of those areas where you got to just kind of pray your way through when you're driving. Let's see what's here. We got to turn left here at Mate's store. Oh, look out. Another one of these dog legs. cross the river again. See if we can get our way through here.
We missed our.
Huh?
We missed our turn.
No, we didn't. This is it right here. Let me through. All right. This and down here, I got to make a double U-turn. Oh, there's the pickup truck of the Philippines right there, y'all. That's a Honda motorcycle with a sidecar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, and probably another 800 pounds of cargo. 6 people if you count the little boy on the front. You gotta love it. I ought to say this video is sponsored by Xanax. If you ever felt stressed at traffic in the U.S., you definitely gonna need your Xanax here. Sponsored by Prozac. Traffic will depress. Now see, this guy, you gotta learn how to use your horn too. These people, man. Jeepneys. And I'm all up on the steering wheel like grandma. Now I gotta make a U-turn just to cross this road. What do you mean, Matthew? Well, I do. I gotta make a U-turn. There's a little girl begging. I almost hit dude on a scooter.
Wait.
Watch out for the family. They don't care. They say, oh, that's a white boy. He won't hit me. I hit a dude on a scooter one day because he just jumped in front of me and slammed on his brakes. I knocked a little box off the back of it. That cost me 500 pesos. Had to bribe him not to get the traffic enforcers involved. This video will be over with soon. I got to get over. Like I said, I got to make a U-turn up here, just to go back to where I just came from. See, you think I'm cutting all these people off, but that's the only way to get through. They won't hit you. But what you got to be worried about is people that jump in front of you on a scooter and just slow down and stop, like this dude here. Lord forgive me. I get so upset sometimes with this traffic. All right. He just prayed his way through there. Man. And we getting back on old crooked road here. That road in front of us, man, they ought to call that, well, I can't say what they ought to call it because they get you on YouTube for saying certain things. There's a bit of goats. Now this is the Sapote River Drive, Z-A-P-O-T-E, but here they call it Sapote. Sapote River Drive, because right to our right here is the Sapote River. And they ought to call it head-on collision parkway, because if you're not careful, you'll get hit head-on through here. At nighttime, these street lights may work. Oh, here's the tunnel. You're gonna love the tunnel. When it rains real hard here, this tunnel floods, and the motorcycles can't get through here. But there's not supposed to be motorcycles on this road anyway. Hello. But we're almost done with this trip. If y'all like these videos, please like and please subscribe. It's real hard to it's real hard to shoot a video and drive. I think there are some videos on YouTube of traffic. Most of them are done from scooters, but I wanted y'all to see what it's like to try to drive an automobile around in Metro Manila. Like I said, we only went 15 kilometers because we're almost home, but we have been driving for an hour and 15 minutes to go 15 kilometers. You could almost throw a paper airplane across here and hit it. It's just, it can really make you upset, but you know, it's like I said, the worst part about the Philippines is the traffic. Everything else is wonderful. If I wasn't taking this road, I would be on Alabang Sapote road, and that road will really make you want to pull your hair out. It's tough. So anyway, we're gonna get through this traffic. I'm gonna have to negotiate my way through the back gate. So anyway, it's Matthew. I'm still driving. I'll be right back with you guys to close this dude out. Hello everybody, Matthew here. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We finally made it back to the house. I'm not gonna get out of the car yet. I'm gonna get out. I gotta unload all my stuff. That's what traffic is like going from Metro Manila back to the suburbs. That was the C5. I did not go down Alabang Sapote Road. I went down Sapote River Drive. But traffic in this town is difficult, to say the least. It's the worst part about living here. Everything in the Philippines is wonderful, but the traffic is a nightmare. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching. Please like, please subscribe. We're gonna go for now. So for Matthew and Marielle, Paradise Found. We love you guys. God bless. Ingat.